Wind blow hot.
It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Emperor Karl Franz campaign. I want to talk about the plan that I have come up with before starting this this episode in just a second, but I do want to take a minute and just talk about thematically what is going on, because this has been such a fascinating campaign. So the people of the Empire have been suffering through some pretty dark days so far in this campaign, including invasions from any number of different Chaos factions, really from the very beginning of the campaign. As you can see, a big chunk of the northern part of the Empire here has fallen. It's been a bit back and forth, but for the most part, obviously, they've been more successful about pushing in than we have been about pushing them back out. However, that is hopefully all about to change. Meanwhile, they have gotten as far as Altdorf twice. Twice we have lost Altdorf and had to take it back, so it's been that kind of a campaign. Meanwhile, in the West, we have been trying to thematically play Emperor Karl Franz as the altruistic leader of humanity, being friendly with our neighbors and trying to make them see the benefit of us all joining forces together as opposed to us just conquering them. And it has worked to a certain extent where we have been able to confederate Marienburg as well as Wissenland and Nuln as well as Talabecland, all through friendly diplomatic measures. However, it has certainly been, it's taken some time and it's been quite painful along the way. We have a rebellion going on over here in Marienburg, and I'd love to be able to deal with it, but Marienburg, we believe, is strong enough to be able to hold off that rebellion on its own for at least another few turns. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Helmut Feuerbach over. We've won a, let me talk about this for a second. We won a major battle against Kazrak right here, at long last retaking Karaberg. It did take quite a bit of time and cost us quite a few casualties to win that battle, but it was a major victory that just happened in the last episode. This army now, Emperor Karl Franz is giving Helmut Feuerbach orders to grab some artillery here from Elspeth and march over this way and finish off that rebellion over there. So he's going to be out of the picture. Let's talk about the rest of the north and the east now. So we've got multiple armies of Wulfrik bearing down on us. We've got one right here, which is very strong. This is Wulfrik himself. It's got a lot of mammoths and other good units, including champions in it. He himself is level 42. There's a weaker army down here. It still has some mammoths in it, but overall not quite as strong of an army. But it's in the water here, sailing down the river. And then they have a third army over here in Schoppendorf, which is another, looks like size 17 army right here. So definitely a lot of power in the invasion that Wulfrik is leading here into our territory. And then right behind him we have Festus the Leech Lord, who we've won several major battles against, but we've never been able to finish him off entirely, mostly because there's always been another enemy up here, whether Kazrak or the Black Pit tribe or Wulfrik, or at one other time, I think, Scaling as well. There's always been somebody else that's been enough of a distraction that we haven't been able to finish off Festus. So there's still lots and lots of troublemaking going on by the different forces of chaos up here. But we have these three armies. We've got EKF himself, we've got Emil von Corden, and we've got Elspeth von Draken. The three of them combined, we need to figure out a way to effectively use them against the invasion up here in the north. And then finally over here in the east, we are losing ground to Azhag, who recently declared war on us and took, where is it? They took Griffin Wood from us. I think that, yeah, they took Griffin Wood from us, but it's fine. No, they took Deadwood from us. That's what they took from us. Yeah, they took Deadwood from us. It's fine. We'll deal with them in time. Unfortunately, it looks like they are working towards eradicating Stirland, and there's not really much we can do to stop them. Emperor Karl Franz is certainly very sorry about that. Having said that, he warned Stirland over and over again to stop being such a prickly, independent power, doing their own thing, sometimes even risking going to war with other imperial factions. And instead of joining forces like everybody else has done to form common cause against the forces of chaos. So my way of looking at it, it's unfortunate, but it would kind of serve Stirland right for being not a team player in this campaign. Okay, anyway, enough said about that. We hope that they are able to defend themselves a little bit, but Azhag's got, unfortunately, a wah going on right now. And their armies, I think, are going to be able to overpower Stirland. Although, you know, there's a little bit of strength here in the garrison. It is a walled city. I don't know. Maybe they can defend themselves here for a little bit. We lost track of Azhag himself, so I don't know exactly where he has gone. He's got other enemies, so it is possible that he's moved eastward to deal with them. We do have Valmir Blaze over here, which has basically been trying to protect Talabheim from both invasion from the north and from the east. Not really a whole lot more that he can do other than try to defend, because his army is really not strong enough. It's got so many spearmen in it. Not really strong enough to launch any offensive operations currently. But that's okay. We can play defense over there. This is our offensive team right here. So what we need to do, first things first. By the way, I should also mention this is, of course, a grand strategy campaign, which means we are using mods to slow down the overall pacing, try to do away with the steamrolling of regular vanilla Warhammer, make it more of a proper Total War experience with things like slower campaign movement, reduced replenishment, stronger garrisons, all stuff like that. Much more challenging campaign, and it's going to be more of a marathon campaign. All right, so let's go ahead. Like I said, let's get Helmut Feuerbach here. I'm going to put him in march stance. We're going to come down this way, and we're going to bump into, if it'll let me here. Please let me do this game. Okay, it's not letting me. There we go. I think this. No, it keeps. Come on, game. This is mildly annoying here. Let me have. Cannot believe how challenging this is proving to be right here. For like a brief split second each time I hover over it, it gives me the... This is insane. This is absolutely insane, game. Let me... Oh, my lord. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I can't select him and bump into her. All right. You know what? We'll move right past, and then we'll use her to exchange units.
Now.
Okay. So now
Dark Lady
you can do this. Okay. And you're going to hand over 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries. And I think we're going to leave everything else in here the way that it is. It's fine. We just want some artillery in Helmut Feuerbach's army. He does have way too many spearmen. We could probably merge some of those, but we'll do that after we do this. I think she's fine other than that. Okay, so let's finish up Helmut Feuerbach now. You have enough movement. Okay, it's actually interesting. It's so it's faster for you to go back up that way. Well, I wish I had known that before I moved you down. But it's fine. I don't think there's any real risk right now to doing this. Okay. And like I said, let's do some merging here. We'll go ahead and merge 59 and 54. 57 and 55.
What does the Emperor bid?
Okay. Now, I think I'm going to keep all 3 of the halberdiers.
I long for the tranquility.
Okay, you're at 16. You're in march stance, so I can't recruit anymore with you. All right, good enough. Now, Elspeth. So what we want to do here, I think what I want to do, I want to try to defend Delberz, but I don't want... Like, I'm kind of tempted to use Delberz as a trap for Wulfrik. So if Wulfrik does decide to attack here, we want to have Emperor Karl Franz. The one thing I know for sure that I want to do this turn is I want to get him in ambush stance. And I want to get him into the trees here,
On march.
but close enough that he can reach Delberz next turn if we lose it. I'm not
The Empire.
hoping to lose it, but what I feel like is if he does bring his armies down here, we want to be able to dish out a lot of damage to him, weaken him enough so that Karl Franz would be able to take Delberz next turn.
Praise
That's the hope, anyway. So
Verena and
let's
none.
go ahead and get Elspeth. I think I might want to put her in ambush stance as well. And then we have Emil von Court. What I'd like to do, actually, I'm going to move you this way a little bit.
onwards.
Stop right there. Now, Elspeth, I want you
Amethyst Magistrix.
to transfer 1 unit of
Death
Hellstorms
takes the laggard.
into Emil von Corden's army. Good enough. And now, Emil von Corden, if I put you in regular stance, you cannot reach Delberz. But if I put you in march stance, you can. I think that's fine. I think we're going to risk this with him. We're not exactly inviting an attack, but... Oh, here's what I need to do. I need to get you out.
Men look askance at my scythe. A shadow of their
I
death.
want to get the engineer out. And I want to put him into Karl Franz's army.
So,
So what do we have here? We've got... The Erazimor belong in Karl Franz's army. These guys are special troops as far as we're concerned. I could maybe move these Nuln Ironsides out, or I could move... No, I want to keep all those heroes. I could move 1 Greyswords unit
Wielder of the pale
into
scythe.
Elspeth's army. I'm trying to figure out what I want to give up here to make room for this engineer. I want to keep all of the Elector State Count troops. Elector Count State troops. I need to put those words in the correct order. So we're looking at either the Reichsguard, which I like having in that army. The Nuln Ironsides I like having in the army. I want to keep... Okay. All right. We'll transfer 1 unit of Greatswords maybe into Elspeth's
The
army.
graveyard rose.
And if I put her in
He
ambush
is a
stance
rose
here,
in the graveyard of our foes.
she likewise can be down here. So let's take these guys, I guess, out. We're still going to have 5 units of Greatswords. That's enough. That's enough. We only have the 1 Hellstorm. But I think that's okay. That's all right. She's going to have a little bit more now in the way of melee infantry, which is good. Because she's got plenty of ranged. Okay, I think I'm reasonably okay with that. She's only at 65% right here. Let's see, is it any better if I move her here? Nope, she's going to stay 65% no matter what. That's... Tell you what we're going to do is we're going to move her... Now, I want her to stay in the trees. I think you're in the trees right now. I think you're fine. And we want to take you and move you into Karl Franz's army to increase his mobility.
hasten our movement. Is it time?
Okay. So, as far as they know, unless we get pulled out of ambush stance, this is the only army up here that they would have to contend with if they decide to attack Delberz. It's going to be hopefully enough spearmen that we can help clog up the choke points for the minor settlement battle if they do decide to attack. That's the whole reason why I moved this army in there, is I want to be able to do some damage to that army if they do decide to attack it. If we get pulled out of ambush stance, I don't think they will attack. So, you know, we just have to cross our fingers when it comes to that. Then this army down here, you need to replenish, and you need to get moving over there to deal with the rebellion as soon as possible. Finally, back over here with Volmir Blaze. What I think I might do is... I'm trying to make it seem like Talabheim is vulnerable. But this army... Like, if we were to accidentally ambush Zugrak, we'd be in trouble. Ambushing him would not make that fight winnable for us. So, I think we need to remain hidden and just kind of play it by ear, I think. And I think that does it then. Nope, we have one more. Oh, yeah, we've got this agent. Okay, I want to use him as an agent as opposed to a battle combatant. Let's get him up this way.
Still a few
This is still the priority up here. And we don't really have enough money to
More knows all paths.
do any more recruiting or really to do any upgrading of any buildings. Luckily, we're only one turn away from getting Altdorf up to level 4. Nothing going on there. Over here, nothing going on. Fildorf. Your public order at least is breaking even at this point. I'd love to improve it, but we just don't have the money right now. And Blighted Towers is almost finished building this garrison building. If I needed the money, I could cancel this right now, but I don't think I really need it. We can't really afford to do the recruiting from an upkeep standpoint either, so I think we'll try to make the best we can with the armies that we've currently got. So that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Electoral Machinations. We only have 1,400, and I want to keep at least 1,000 in our back pocket, so I'm not going to do anything here. I don't really think there's anything we desperately need to do anyway. When it comes to our elector counts, we don't have anything more to do here. Let's check our diplomacy, and then we'll take our first end turn. I really wish that Cathay liked us a little bit more than this. I mean, this is kind of annoying. They don't like the fact that we've made peace with Khazrak. Okay, fair enough. Military alliance, okay. Karak Ziflin, they'd give us 2,000. Karak Angrand, I feel better about having an alliance with them. The ones that I really want the alliance with are quite frankly, Zari and Ekaterine, but we're not really very close to having that. I'd also like to have one with Karaza Karak here. This is Thorgrim, but again, we're not very close to having it. In the meantime, if we were to play nice with Belagar, try to grow the alliance of Order. He's not at war with anybody that we're too worried about, although I don't want Scrag to declare war on us right now. Other than Scrag, yeah, he's got multiple enemies here. I don't know. Maybe we don't want to have an alliance with him right now. 1,300 is probably not worth it for the military alliance. Never mind. Okay, let's not worry about it. As much as I'd like to get the forces of Order all working together, we did always say that we wanted to focus on humanity first and foremost, and it's not our job to rescue the dwarves when they're in sort of dire straits. So we'll leave it the way it is for now. Okay, I think then we are ready. Let me just check my commandments here. Wissenland. If I'm not going to do any more recruiting, then we're going to go ahead and change you to income from all buildings, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a little bit more money out of it. We do eventually need to get him up to tier 5, and we need to get the gunnery recruiting chain built, which is where? It's not jumping out at me. Why isn't... Where's our... There we go. It's that chain right there. Okay. Or for that matter, we could build that... No, we're going to build it in Nuln. Okay. Well, we just need a slot to open up for it first. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay, Scrag. Still fighting his war with Sylvania. It's been very good for us that the two of them have spent most of this campaign going at each other. I don't know what we would have done if we would have had to deal with Scrag and Sylvania on top of everything else we've had to deal with. The High Elves are doing okay, but they haven't really been any help in this campaign. They're kind of doing their own thing over there. And Bretonnia has been worse than helpful. Like more unhelpful than helpful. Okay, here's Azhag. He's headed back eastward. That suits me fine. Oh, he's going to assault their garrison, isn't he? Okay, he came out of raiding camp stance, but he's moving eastward. Okay. All right, they're not attacking Stirland. Very interesting. Now we have Grom the Paunch, who is... This is what I mean by Bretonnia has been pretty useless in this campaign. Grom the Paunch has taken a lot of their territory. Okay, Sylvania. Okay, here comes Festus. By the way, a few people have commented while this is going on here. A few people have commented that... Okay, assault garrison against none. That's fine. Oh, here comes Festus. Interesting. Okay, he's not actually attacking Delberz, though. He did not pull us out of ambush stance. Not yet. Maybe Wulfrik will not do it either. People have commented that I sound quite stressed out sometimes, and I've even mentioned that this has been a stressful campaign. Just to be perfectly clear, I enjoy stressful campaigns. This is why I ramp the difficulty up so much, is because I like having really challenging campaigns. And I do think it's important to lose sometimes in order to appreciate winning. I get bored with games that it's just nothing but winning all the time. So anyway, I appreciate some of the... I'm going to assume that it's coming from a source of concern for me, but yeah, no, I'm still enjoying these campaigns, even the ones that are not always going very well. Okay, so that being said, let's see what Wulfrik is going to do here. He's moving an agent right past our ambushing armies. Is he going to attack? He came out of raiding. Here he comes. And he's bringing another army. Okay, this will be interesting now. He's going to attack. Valiant defeat. So we're going to lose this army, but we're going to try to do a lot of damage to them in the process. They're coming in here 50 seconds later. I'm going to find out how effectively spearmen can just slow down the mammoths. Now, here's a big, big question mark. I'm almost afraid to click on it. What does this battlefield look like? Please give me some choke points. Okay. All right. I think... I don't know. Right off the top of my head, there's more choke points than I would have liked, but we'll do the best we can when we get in there. Okay. Anyway, speed. Let's give the speed to... let's give the speed to Emil von Corden. Actually, you're already pretty fast. Let's give it to the Witch Hunter. Causes fear. We'll give that to... Oh, we can't give it to Emil von Corden. Why not? Don't know why. Okay. All right. Well, then we'll give it to these spears. And Banner of Eternal Flame, flaming attacks and base weapon damage. We'll give that to Emil von Corden. And okay, we're gonna fight this. He doesn't have any spellcasters in this army. I should have paid attention to what he had in the reinforcing army. Okay. All right, so let's get everybody... Let's get everybody here in the middle for now.
We are ready. We have Sigma air. Hellstorm rocket battery.
Okay. Now, what do we want to do here? They have mammoths that can come in this way. Anybody who saw my recent video about how much I hate, about the state of the game, how much I hate minor settlement battles. This one's not as bad as some of them are, but again, this is the type of engineering that I like to complain about. We've got 3 ways in from this vantage point. So if you're attacking from this direction, you come up this way. There are 3 ways in. 2 of them have barricades. The third one... Nope! Why would we bother to have a barricade here? We can throw up a barricade all the way back here, and we may want to do that. So if we want to defend this control point, we could defend here, here. Yeah, and see, they can come around like that, just completely bypass all of our barricades and come straight in up here. So, again, it makes this of limited value. It makes this of limited values because they can just go right through this way. All right, this tower right here is situated in a way where it really can't target much of anything. So, pretty terrible location for that tower. Over here, no barricade until you get to there, but no barricade until you get to here. Tower. This tower could be... It could be worth defending. That's Wulfrik himself over there. Where's the reinforcements? All the reinforcements are coming in from here. They do have 1 flying unit that we have to be wary of. And I can't tell, is that a spellcaster? I can see 1 hero in that army, but I think that's a Femir. I think that might be a spellcaster. And then you guys over here, again, no barricades until they get up to here. If they head over this way, we do have barricades at these locations. Okay, I think what we're going to do... Let's start putting some spearmen in position here. Let's put you here. And you here. They don't have any reinforcements coming in from this direction. Oh boy, okay. Skin wolves, horse masters, marauder champions, and mammoths. no barricade, so they can get all the way to this control point with no barricade. Drives me insane. Okay, so, and okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They can get up to this control point with no barricade, and this tower is actually in a really good location where it could shoot at them once they get up closer into the middle here. The problem is it's tied to this control point. So they take this control point, that tower gets destroyed, and even though it would be protecting this area up here, it's no good down here. It's no good to protect the spot that it needs to protect. That's the problem. Okay. And then we're back down to here. You've got Marauders, Marauder Berserkers, Marauder Hunters with Javelins. This is actually their weakest force right here, even though Wulfrik himself is here. So we could certainly hold, and Wulfrik is on a mammoth. We could hold this. Let's put you here. And we'll put you here. And this tower is tied to this control point. And we can defend this control point. The thing is, he might come up this way. If he does, there's very little value in defending those places right there. This one, yeah, this again. This is the control point that we don't have any effective way to defend. Okay, let's keep backing up then. Let's keep finding a good location. If we decide to just defend right here, we do have this tower, and we've got this tower. We've got this barricade and this barricade. So we can defend here and here. They can't get up there. And then we defend here and here. That would allow this tower and this barricade. This barricade is useless because they can go around it. Okay. I'm gonna start changing what I've done here. So this one is worth defending. This one is worth defending. And obviously I'm going to add more units to each of these defense points. I just want to... get one unit at each choke point that we definitely want to hold. Okay, so this right here, this is one of the bad choke points because there's no barricade. This one right here. If we let them have this, because it's indefensible, they can come up this way, so we need to hold them right here, here, and then we're back to here. Okay. All right. So let's continue doing this here. We can hold them here. We can hold them here. We can hold them here. I'm not going to worry about defending this. So actually we don't need to hold them there. We want you back here. I'm going to lose that barricade, so... Yep, and I'm going to lose that tower. We're going to hold them here.
Ready for war! For Heldenhammer!
Okay. Or I could alternatively just move you guys both back to here. Yeah, there's no reason to defend both of those, is there? Yeah, we can just move you here instead. And you to here. You're tied to this control point, so even that barricade's not really worth trying to hang on to. Maybe we try to hang on to this spot. Do we have enough room here? If we hang on to just this control point, that's fine. We've got enough room to fight and just hold on to that control point. They don't, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously you can't because you're not here with me, but I don't think that they can win by tickets, by whatever, by the mechanism of taking our control points. Without, as long as we've got this, without taking this, they can't win without taking out our army. So, if we hang on to this, as long as we can, then we should be okay. And you've got two towers. You've got this tower and that tower. Okay. So what we're going to do is that we're going to move you guys back to here. We're going to lose this control point, but it's fine. So just these four, right? I can ungroup you. Let's move you over there. Okay, so as long as we hold on to this choke point right here, this choke point right here, that's not a choke point. They can't get up that way. That choke point right there, and this... Okay, yeah, I think these are the only four ways into this location. This barricade, then, we're going to want to build melee defense and leadership barricades. Is that the only barricade that we even want to build? It might be. The other barricade is this one over here. Yeah, not... Well, I'll tell you what we can do is we could slow them down by building that. No, that's not the one I want to build, is it? Missile resistance, speed, and melee attack. This is... No, this... Okay, so this is the one, right? No, actually, that one's fine. That one's fine. Okay. All right. So then what we want to do with our supplies is we want to build this tower right here. So that's the northeast tower and the central tower. And then that'll be all four. That'll be all four buildables with this control point right there. So here's what we're going to do now. We are just going to clog. We are going to clog these locations. Let's get you guys just kind of like this. We're just going to make it difficult for them to break through there. You guys are my ones. let's get you Emil von Corden over here to help. Oh, I should probably have you land, shouldn't I? Actually, maybe not. I'll get you here. You could probably fight against the Manticore. All right, now we're going to get some additional units over here. You guys.
Spearmen! The Empire endures!
Where's my 2?
Spearmen!
Oops. You guys were all supposed to be my 2s. There we go. My 1 is actually over here. That's fine. Okay. Wait a minute. Yes. Yes, right here. 1 right here. And 4. Okay, actually, so you guys together now are my... Here, you need to be ungrouped.
Raise your weapons!
You guys are my 1.
The Empire endures!
Oh, we're down to 3 choke points. Okay, excellent. 1 choke point, 2 choke points, 3 choke points. The reason I was curious about magic, by the way, is because we're going to be so bunched up that we want to, that I don't want them to be able to drop just like 1 bombardment or vortex spell and completely wipe us out. That's one of my biggest concerns. Now, we're going to take you guys and put you in a position here and have you fall back as they get close. They don't have any ranged up here. So you guys on 7. Let's go ahead and, in fact, get you guys here as well. If they start coming up this way, we can get some shots off on them. I'm also going to try to get that tower built. I wonder if it would even be worth one unit of spears here to try to give these guys a little bit of extra time to shoot. We'll try to slow them down with these spears right here. Okay, let's turn you just a little bit more like that. So we've got a field of fire right there. So you guys are my 7s. And we're going to get you over here with the 7s as well. Okay. We still have a lot more spears that we can use. And we've got some more halberds and we've got some more greatswords. Now, where's the reinforcements coming in? Over here. Reinforcements are going to probably come in this way. So we're going to put the greatswords over here. Get them to charge forward. Let's just start adding more units here. You guys are my 3s. You guys are my 1s.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Let's get one more spearman over here. You guys are my 2s.
Are yours.
Okay. Hellstorm Rocket Battery. We want you to be attacking... How on earth am I going to do this? I need a clear line of attack. Maybe right here? This could work. But Wulfrik is going to come in pretty fast. Over here, we've got Mammoths, Marauder Champions right there. I want to hit those Marauder Champions. That's what I think what I want to get at least a couple of shots off on them, and then we'll start to fall back. We're going to get 1 unit here of you guys to cover their retreat if necessary. Let's get you guys then here. You can fire down on them as they come in. Ooh. And Hochland long rifles as well. Yes, let's get you guys. Not quite from the very beginning. There you go. You'll be able to start shooting right away from there. You guys can start shooting right away from here. Okay. You guys are my 8s. I'm going to try to get you back pretty quickly. You, I've not done anything with you. We're going to want maybe you guys here. So that's with the 2s, I think, right? Yep. Okay. Let's get you. No, I don't want you over there. I want you over here. You can at least, and I want you in skirmish mode for whatever it's worth. And then these mortars here. Let's also try to use the mortars as they come in as well. Before you have to retreat, you can start blowing them up. You know what? You could actually probably blow them up from here. Let's get you forward just a little bit, and you forward just a little bit. Okay, we'll do what we can. They're going to be moving, so it's going to be very hard to hit. Now, we do have the knights. Let's get the knights back here. Unless I want to use the Empire Knights over here. Is there any... Let's see here. Their speed is 66. Wulfrik's speed is 56. They can outrun Wulfrik. So we could use them to try to delay his coming in. Let's do that. And you guys, I'm going to take you off skirmish mode. Your speed is 80. You should be able to... The two of you together should be able to harass them. Okay, these huntsmen now. Maybe we put the huntsman over here as well. If we can take care of everybody over here, is that even that big of a deal? Not really. Not really. Let's get you huntsman over here. This is I want to try to take care of these guys over here quickly. I have no idea how effective these ranged attacks are going to be, but that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's get you like this. You, can I turn you a little bit more there? There we go. Okay, we're going to have a lot of shooting going on at these guys right away. And then, so you guys are part of 7 now as well. And then all of our 7s here, you're all going to have to fall back as they get close to you. Okay, you are going to stay. We're going to wait and see. You're going to actually help out over here in case the Manticore comes over here.
I condemn them.
You should probably be a part of 7 as well. Do we have everybody now assigned? No. Yeah, you can be there. You, I want here. I'm going to try to pull you guys back, but you're there as an emergency if I don't pull these guys back in time right here. And that includes you. I'm going to get you on 8 as well. Okay. So now is everybody assigned? I think so. I think we're ready. Okay. Took quite some time to get set up, but here, I want you on guard mode, and I want you on guard mode for sure. I might want everybody on guard mode, actually.
State troops ready.
Yeah, I don't want anybody doing any pursuing. Okay, everybody is in guard mode now. And hopefully that doesn't screw up the combat orders. Okay, so right here are 1s. Right here are 2s. Right here are 3s. This one concerns me because that control point kind of what I want to do is I want to get my 8s over here. Okay. All right, I think we're ready to get started here. Oh, wait a minute. I have 300 tickets or 300 supplies left. I think I want to build this when it gets to 1400 maybe. We'll try that. Explosive tower, cannon tower. Actually, no. There's not going to be any more reinforcements coming in over this way. We need to get this built faster than that. So we need the piercing tower. Or even maybe this one of the two tiers of piercing tower. Okay, so for starters then what we want to do is we want to start with our 8s. All shooting at those Marauder champions. Actually, no, you guys can shoot at whatever, even if it's the mammoths, that's fine. We do want the Hellstorms to shoot at the Marauder champions. Start the battle. Marauder champions, mortars, Marauder champions. Now 7s. Okay, back to 8. This is where we're going to get in the most trouble right away. Do not tell me that the Hellstorm rocket batteries are hitting that building right there. That would drive me insane. Okay, back. They're not coming super. Yeah, we're having a hard time getting there. Okay, back to our 7s here. All right, you. I'm going to wait for 900 and then build it. We're doing okay over there. Our 7s get ready to... How come we're not doing any damage over here? What are you idiots doing? You're not even firing! Oh, I guess they weren't even in range. Never mind. Okay, we'll try to do a little bit here. Let's go ahead and get... Okay, we're going to have to fall back here. Fall back. Fall back. Everybody back. Okay, let's go ahead and get this built then. He's rampaging. Okay, if I have to, I'm going to have to send one of you forward here. If I can even select one of you. Get forward. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. That mammoth moved faster than I was expecting. Okay. Over here. Oh, that one. Yeah. 7, 8. Let's get you guys back. And you need to get in on that mammoth. Okay, I've definitely kind of screwed this up. Let's get you over here. Nope, never mind. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, you... Come on, keep trying to get out of here, guys. Keep trying to get out. Yeah, you guys go ahead and bog them down. That's fine. That tower is 40 seconds from being built. Okay, how are we doing over here? We're doing some damage, okay. There are reinforcements coming in there. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about my, you guys over here. My knights completely gone? They are. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Everything's fine. Okay, how are we doing here? The spearmen slowed them down. These spearmen, yeah, you're fine. You guys need to keep coming back here. Come on, 7's back here. Everybody back.
The wind blows hot.
we do want the 8s here to keep falling back. Like I said, I want the 8s to be over here. Okay. That feral mammoth. Okay. We're doing a little bit of damage, but not a ton. Let's get you guys turned. A little bit more like that. Okay. Over here now. Let's get you forward. You can help fight them. You guys as well. Okay. How we doing over here? Set. Come on, guys. Come on. Get turned around. Please listen to my orders. Okay, they are definitely breaking through here. We need you to get over here. Get in on that feral mammoth.
It will be done.
Yeah, they're going to break through over here. This is actually where I was even hoping to win quickly. So much for that. You guys.
For the twin-tailed comet.
You guys.
Take position.
Yeah, we need to take out. Try to take out them. Okay. All right, over here. Let's get you over here now helping out as well. And in fact, let's get you over here as well. Try to get over here. Okay, well, what are you? Why are you still flying? Get down there. Okay, over here. All right, this. I'm not even sure how we're taking damage with those mortars. Okay, let's get you over here. You guys. Yeah, try to take out the mammoth if at all possible. If I can take out some of these mammoths, I'm not going to consider it a victory exactly, but it's better than not doing anything at all. All right. You probably now need to get back. Okay, how are we doing here? We're losing big time over here. Yeah, we... Okay, so what we found out is spearmen really do not do well at all against mammoths. They really just cannot, even with the bonus versus large, they cannot hold up at all. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's keep building. That tower at least is shooting at those skin wolves. That's something, I guess. Okay, how are we doing over here? Let's get you shooting at those Marauder champions. Shoot at that mammoth. You guys on that mammoth. You guys on that mammoth. You guys, not sure how you got up that far. Okay, they're into our back line over here. Pretty ugly. Okay, well, try to take out... You're not going to take out Wulfrik. Try to do some damage to them. Let's try to get you down here on that mammoth. Okay, what are you guys doing? Let's turn you around. Actually, you can shoot those skin wolves. Okay, I think that's just about going to do it. I spent more time setting up for this battle than I took fighting it. All right, that did not go great. All right, so we took out 2 mammoths and almost killed 2 more. Hopefully, we'll be able to counterattack before they have a chance to really heal back up. We also took out these Fimir warriors. I think these are the ones with great weapons. Other than that, we didn't really do anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping to. But what we've learned here is at this point in the campaign, the spearmen are basically useless. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Those we actually took 3 mammoths down to quite low, and then we didn't really do any damage at all to speak of to that reinforcing army. Okay, it's all right because we can lightning strike and fight one army at a time with Karl Franz, hopefully, if we feel like we have any chance to win 1v1. Let's see what they do. They did not occupy it. And then that army, he's in march stance. Okay, that's interesting. Is he going to occupy it with... No. He... Okay. This is going to be interesting. He did not pull us out of ambush stance, so the... Even though he didn't occupy Delberz, the trap may still have worked if we feel like it's a winnable battle, which I don't know. We'll have to take a look at it. And look at this. Stirland is actually going... Oh. No, they're not. I assumed they were going to attack that much smaller army of Azhag, but apparently not. Migration. Okay, Great Migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? So... Obviously, it doesn't even matter functionally what's better. Thematically speaking, Emperor Karl Franz is going to welcome the migration because he's not, he would not be an altruistic leader of order if he were to turn people away. So this is what we're going to do. We'll take the little bit of a control hit. Faction destroyed, Karak Ziflin. That's unfortunate, but it happens. Ambush discovered, we don't care. We did get 2 guys wounded, and we lost a Banner of Eternal Flame. That's okay. Settlement sacked, whatever. Settlement besieged. Okay, so the rebels did besiege Marienburg. Interesting. Let's take a look at that first. I want to see how strong that army is. And they had 1 success and 1 failure. Okay, whatever. All right, let's see how strong this army is.
No scum.
Close victory. We're not even fully healed? Why not? Okay, well that's a bit unfortunate. I'm not sure why our units are damaged, but anyway, we're going to decline the attack because I would rather them attack us and us have the benefit of defending a walled city. At this point, unless you can reach, actually, you look like you can reach. There's no chance they have lightning strike. So we could take this army of Helmut Feuerbach, race him over here in march stance. He would suffer... what's the word I'm looking for? Attrition. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to move him in ambush stance to here. So they don't know that we're here, presumably. We're going to be in our own territory, so we continue to replenish. We're going to give them 1 turn to attack us, and if they do, I think we can win this. It's a walled city defensive battle. I think we could win that.
No.
And then over here... Yeah, why on earth did he not make this attack? He's got a size 20 army, and they've got a size 8 army. We can't see what's in it, but surely they could win that fight. Oh, maybe they just didn't have enough movement.
The men are keen.
Okay. You, meanwhile,
What does the Emperor bid?
at this point, we now know that Wulfrik has committed all of his armies over here. So we can... The problem is, we're not stronger than that garrison. was going to say, we could lay siege to Hergig with this army, but the problem is they'd just sally out and force us away. We could raid.
Perhaps he fears me, or lusts after my power over him.
If we... Okay, we can't raid
To strengthen the Empire.
because we actually can't move over there without encircling the city. So what do we want to do instead? Can I... There's no stance I can use. Okay, that's interesting. I never really thought about that before, but her gig is actually perfectly positioned to be able to stop you from moving across the river and doing anything else. And Talabheim might be in this direction as well. You are level 12. You've got an 18 wizard, an 11 engineer, and a 27 empire captain. Let's just see what happens here.
Ready.
It actually thinks we could win that. Well, we're not gonna win it without any siege weapons. But maybe, just maybe, we'll lay siege to it, and we'll start causing it attrition if they don't do anything about it. Now, I've been putting off the big one, which is this right here. We got Festus, we've got that army, and this army. This army's got 17. It's still plenty strong, but
Care for an arms demonstration.
Karl Franz,
I command here.
not quite at full strength, unfortunately. And Elspeth.
Elspeth von Drachen.
Elspeth, let's give Karl Franz,
Is it time?
let's give him a stronger Hellstorm rocket battery.
Rider of the Dragon in Karma.
Obviously, we can reach. We're going to give him a stronger Hellstorm rocket battery. And we'll take this one back for Elspeth. And if we were to attack with Karl Franz here, the garrison is close enough to come out and
My
support.
family has lived
So
in
is the other
Outpost
army. Okay, so
Marine
we would have to lightning strike. That garrison is not particularly strong, however. Elspeth. Okay, so which do we like our chances of better? Attacking with just Karl Franz's army against Wulfrik, or attacking with both
The
of our
graveyard
armies
rose.
against both of their armies. I think we want to fight just
What trickery is this?
just Emperor Karl Franz against Wulfrik. You have 3 spearmen, which are going to be pretty weak against those mammoths. But we might be able to get Karl Franz and Quinn von Shepard together against the mammoths to slow those mammoths down. And then our great swords, I would like to think that 5 units of great
I
swords
suppose it suits one.
are a match for 3 slightly damaged units of champions. They also have berserkers and marauders. So they've got 5 units total of melee infantry, 1 unit of melee skirmisher. Actually, the skin wolves, you would kind of have to consider them melee infantry as well, don't you? This is going to be an interesting battle. Obviously, we're going to fight this in the next episode. We do have our steam tank that we can use as well. He's not good
You are a buff.
against the mammoths. We already know that. But
I will not.
we could use him against some of the melee infantry, probably.
Ready.
We've got artillery. They'd have to come towards us. We've got the Reichsguard, and we've got good characters. Level 29, level 26, level 30, and level 23. I think we're gonna fight this battle 1v1 Emperor Karl Franz versus Wulfrik. If we lose it, it's not the end of the world,
Yes.
because then Elspeth can turn around and make the attack. Now, she doesn't have Lightning Strike, though, does she?
Summon the Elector Counts.
She doesn't, but she does slow down their reinforcement time. Basically, I feel like we've got a really good chance to wipe out Wulfrik's army. Maybe not wipe it out entirely, but to defeat it and do a lot of damage to it. Take out some more of those mammoths. That army right there is not...
Like me,
Actually,
and
maybe it is
carmine
better to
dragons
fight
are wreathed in the wings of
2v2.
Shalish.
Now that I think about it, because her army, when you include her army might be stronger than that one. All right, well, you know, we'll decide this at the beginning of the next episode. Then, if we manage to win a battle against Wulfrik, we also have another army of Wulfrik and an army of Festus that we have to deal with. Now, that army of Festus does not scare me. He's got those aspiring champions, and he's got himself. But other than that, not really that scary of an army. So I kind of feel like our trap, it wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be, but it's not what I would have... it's not the disaster that I was worried about. Now, we might lose Karaberg. I just realized that army right there. No, they can't. They can't get across the river. They'd have to... Yeah, they can't get across the river to take Karaberg. So I think we're okay there. Yeah, they're going to have to go either towards Altdorf or towards Bogenhofen, and I think they lose a battle. Okay, no, they don't. They don't lose a battle versus Bogenhofen, but they can't reach it in one turn. Okay, and then you,
Engineer.
what could you do? Block army, 47%. It would cost 423. Wound, 33%. I'll think about blocking the army, maybe. All right, we got lots of choices here at the beginning of the next episode, but I think we're going to, next turn, if they don't attack us over the end turn, we're going to attack that rebel army right there. This turn, we're going to use Karl Franz to attack Wulfrik, and then we'll see how that plays out before we decide what else we're going to do there. And then over here, we're going to continue to lay siege, because Wulfrik has committed all of his armies over here. Nothing we can really do over here. I could try to take... This is Gemotheus here. Let's see if we could... If we could request that army from Stirland. Gemotheus, it would cost 90. We have 100. We could. Do we want this army? Do we think we could make better use of that army than he can?
Ever vigilant.
Probably. Almost certainly, in fact. We could threaten Leichberg. We could threaten Deadwood, depending on what he does with that army right there. I feel like that might be a good use
Servant of the faith.
of our allegiance. Now, it does look like he's got no movement left, unfortunately, but let's go ahead and do that. So, Stirland,
Yes.
War Coordination, request army. Gemotheus for 90, we'll request it, okay? And then ally missions, defeat army. Okay, I guess we'll accept that one. Then we're more likely to defeat that one. Yeah, we'll accept it. Okay. And you guys... Oh, we have to defeat Wulfrik. Okay, alright, fair enough. Okay, I think then that's going to be where we will leave this episode. We're going to have a fun one coming up in the next episode, that is for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game here by doing this. And I don't think I want to go ahead and fight this. I mean, we could, I suppose, but... No, they've got better melee infantry than we do. And I don't trust myself to micromanage everything to effectively use our advantage in cavalry and missile troops over them. I probably could win it, but I would prefer, I think, to fight a defensive battle. And certainly we can win it when that army gets over there. If this army does come over here and decides to threaten Bogenhofen, then we might have to turn him around to help defend Bogenhofen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, anyway, there we go. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.